I'm Blake Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi. Our starting lineups, a look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. Tip-off goes to Indiana. Here's Mitchell. Here's Boston. That's some solid defense from Jonquel Jones. And it's New York's ball. And here's Cloud. Pass to Ionescu. Fires from deep. Kept alive. Stewart. Here's Phoebish. Ionescu drills it from outside. Another great draft class this season. Tim, any thoughts on these rookies?
Yeah, I really like them. It's a great group. They have so much skill. But one thing I'll say, just to keep in mind for everybody, let's give them a couple of seasons before we rush to major judgments.
Well, I agree with you, Tim. And how's that for a change? But seriously, we've seen players struggle as rookies and then turn into stars. So really, it just takes time to become a great WNBA player.
Now here's Cloud. And she uses the glass on the layup.
A nice little wrinkle to her game. At 6 feet, Cloud is a big guard, helps her inside.
Now here's Mitchell. Tight defense on her. No good with the layup.
If she can get to the rim, she'll usually turn it into points, but the defense stood tall there.
Outside for Cloud. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Fever. Outside Cunningham. Clark outside. Pass to Boston. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot, and we'll go to the line. It's going to be on Jonquel Jones.
Well, you just have to be excited about Aaliyah Boston, a young woman with tons of skills. She dominated in college, and she's going to dominate in the WNBA.
The first free throw is good.
Well, even though Boston has improved her range over the years, her bread and butter is wearing down smaller opponents in the paint.
She hits both from the stripe. Now about 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Here's Cloud. She's covered by Mitchell. A nice shot by Cloud.
That's what she does, guys. Takes what the defense gives her and turns it into points.
Now here's Mitchell. Clark outside. That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
Yeah, that's great ball movement by Kelsey Mitchell. Finds a way to get it to her open teammate.
Ionescu outside. No good with the triple. The Fever with the lead. Pass to Mitchell. Clark. Outside Howard. Clark right side.
Cunningham.
Just 5 to shoot. For 3. And Jonquel Jones pulls it down. Now Cloud. Ionescu from past the arc does not find the basket. Her third miss, and she's just made 1 thus far. Here's Boston. An easy 2 points on the layup.
No stopping Aaliyah Boston. Too much strength.
And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
Loud outside from downtown. And again, it's the Liberty missing.
They got lucky. They got lucky. And the defense is taking a big chance, leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan.
Cunningham. And the three ball is good.
Providing spacing with her shooting. Cunningham down the three.
Here's Cloud. Pass to Ionescu. That one's good, and so Natasha Cloud gets the assist.
I'm sure they're satisfied with that possession. Nice shot.
Clark outside. Mitchell outside. Lets it go from 11, and they're the Fever with another bucket.
There isn't a part of the court that Mitchell won't let it fly. When she hits from the mid-range, it just increases the headache for the D.
Outside, Stewart. Stewart with the screen. Inside. Terrific assist and a nice finish. Just a solid play all around.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Now here's Clark. Boston outside. From 12 feet out, hits the front of the rim and out. New York trailing here. Down low. Caitlin with the defensive effort.
She's a very strong finisher, guys. I'm surprised that she wasn't able to power that through the defense. They've got to be careful not to give a shooter of her caliber open looks like that, because one or two of those are all it takes to really get her going.
Now here's Cloud. Pass to Stewart. Now Jones. Cloud outside. Screen by Stewart. Just before the shot clock expires.
When the shot clock's running low, find Stewart. He can score in just about any game situation.
Pass to Mitchell. Let's go with a three. New York with the rebound. Cloud with it. Here's Stewart, guarded by Howard, and basket is good. Got it to go through the contact, so a free throw coming up. Opportunity for a three-point play.
Well, with a new Toronto team coming in 2026 and more international players getting drafted, the WNBA's global reach is growing.
And you look at upcoming draft classes, that will be reflected more so with the international players coming in and some of the recent high draft picks we've had from outside the United States.
Yeah, and it mirrors basketball continuing to grow on the international stage. So I'm excited to see the best players in the world playing right here in the WNBA.
And not just an incredible talent. Stewart is also a winner, someone you build your entire franchise around.
And here's Kelsey Mitchell for three. Hits it from three-point range.
I mean, the only explanation is someone must have gotten their signals crossed if she winds up that wide open in three-point range. And I'm sure that was not the plan.
Now here is Ionescu. 5 points in the game. Elbow shot on the way. Natasha Howard pulls it in.
The defense can't make a habit of giving her that shot. She just doesn't miss many of them.
Picked away. Here's Burke. She's covered by Clark. And that one's good. Burke. Indiana with the ball. It's a three-point game. Pass to Clark. Now here's Hull. 5 to shoot. And here is Mitchell from outside the arc. And the Fever hit again from deep.
She can shoot off the dribble a lot, but Mitchell is also adept at shooting off the delivery. A crisp pass helps her square up.
Here's Burke. Ionescu outside. Deflects the pass. A nice shot by Stewart.
A shot like that is in Stewart's comfort zone. And that's just a result of her determination and really more so her confidence.
Now here's Mitchell. She's got 11. Clark, the 3 ball. Nisaman pulls it in. Outside Stewart. And she was fouled in the act of shooting, an opportunity for a 3-point play.
It's just so hard to stop Stewie. She has the strength to take the contact and get the basket. At 6'4", that's not fair.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Fever with the lead. Pass to Hole. Olsen. Now Hole. Now here's Boston. Guarded by Sabali. Boston, no good. Here's New York now. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Pass to Colson. The baseline J. And Jonquel Jones pulls it down.
That's a shot she's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Brianna Stewart from outside. Off the mark, but only her second miss in 7 attempts. Boston inside. McDonald. The offensive rebound. Rejected by Jonquel Jones.
A strong shot blocker. Jones is able to stifle shooters by positioning herself skillfully.
Pass to Stewart. Johannes. Back to Stewart. Fires the 3. The Fever pull it in. Now Colson. Now Hull. Now McDonald. Launches a 3. That one is off. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Fever ahead, up 3. And we'll be back right after this. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And what stands out to you from the Fever in this one?
Scoring is coming threes for the most part so far.
Yeah, and every time down the floor, it seems like they're hitting a triple.
Pass to Gardner. Launches it. It's hauled in by Aaliyah Boston.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Now here's Turner. She's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Now Johannes. Takes the 3. Turner grabs the board.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
To the middle. Boston. And the layup is good.
Yeah, nice play there. Boston is a dominant presence in the paint at both ends.
Over to the left wing. It's stolen by Hull. Up the floor. And McDonald gets it to go.
Was not phased at all by the bigger defender on her, and in the low block, I thought she might be a little phased.
Yeah, you wouldn't think that would be her comfort zone, but hey, She looked pretty comfortable right there, didn't she?
Pass to Misaman. Gardner. And a miss there on the triple. Boston outside. Olsen. Here's the three.
McDonald, no good.
Outside Sabali. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Park down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Sims. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That'll get the ref's attention.
Good call there. Her feet still moving when she set the screen.
And she sort of lowered her shoulder into her too. A move you perfected, actually. But they were going to get her there one way or the other.
Jones outside. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. To the inside. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Johannes. Over hole. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
Back to McDonald. Boston. That 3 off the mark. Up top, Sabali. Defended by Turner. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, in a league of superstars, there's some fantastic players that get overlooked. Who would you say falls into that category for you guys?
You know, Lexi Hull, the wing, she doesn't light up a box score, but she's a really good defender who does the little things, makes the winning plays. Her plus-minus numbers are usually really good. And you also throw in, she's an excellent three-point shooter.
Well, I'm going to go with the point guard, Jordan Canada. You know, she's been an all-defensive team member, and she's just so good at running an offense.
So both teams changing it up here. And so she hits both. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Mitchell up top. She's covered by Cloud. Takes the 3. New York with the rebound. Outside for Stewart. That one's good, and so Natasha Cloud gets the assist. It's all knotted up.
What a great sight to see. Stewart doesn't need much to get going, and once she does, she is so tough to guard.
Now here's Mitchell. She's got 11.
On the wing, Sophie Cunningham.
Again, a miss by the Fever. Pass to Stewart from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, normally we see Stewart's threes come from head-on, but she finds a look that she likes in the corner and drills it.
And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Timeout called the Fever. And the Fever making a change here. outside Cunningham. Mitchell up top. 6 to shoot. Pass to Cunningham. To halt the run.
Good D by Emma Misaman.
New York in the lead. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Now Stewart. Back to Cloud. Back to Stewart. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
She is setting this place on fire. Her shooting has been off the charts.
On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. 11 points in the game.
It's almost like she was born to score. Mitchell consistently finds a way to put points on the board. What a skill.
Jones outside. Pass to Misaman. Stewart. Jones. She's guarded by Boston. Here's Stewart. Aaliyah Boston with some nice defense there. Indiana trailing. To the paint. Brianna Stewart with the steal. In transition, here come the Liberty. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Look at Stewart go. Look, she's versatile and not afraid to push the tempo to score some fast break points.
Now here's McDonald. Inside, Mitchell, and she converts the layup.
Superb work inside from Mitchell. She's so good at finding space to shoot from the interior.
Now Cloud. Pass to Johannes. Three-pointer. Aaliyah Boston grabs the miss. And here's McDonald. Mitchell outside. Fires for three. Rebound New York. Cloud outside. Pass to Misaman. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in.
Offensive versatility allows Misaman to play high or low in the paint.
Mitchell outside.
Cunningham.
And Jones pulls it down. Pass to Cloud. Stewart. Here's Johannes. Off target from outside. And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
Cloud outside. Bucket is good.
That's the area where they'd like all their shots to come from.
So it's Indiana now. They trail by 7. Mitchell right side. Boston outside. And Jones pulls it down. And even 3-on-3 break. Stewart inside. The jump hook. And yes, he's got the English that time as it falls.
And she's definitely making her presence felt here in the first half. She has been just incredibly effective so far.
Now here's McDonald. Mitchell outside. There's the three. That's good, and it's Harry McDonald with the assist.
And Mitchell's ability to space the floor is so valuable to this offense.
Now here's Cloud. 6 points for her. Pass to Johannes. This one for three. Does not score again, and that's her fourth miss against one mate.
Here's McDonald.
Mitchell lets the three fly. That shot off. Outside Stewart. And she drops in the layup off glass.
And this is why you run the offense through Cloud. She's a steady playmaker year in and year out.
2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Mitchell with it. 18 points for her. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The long distance three is buried. And the first game going on here. Liberty out in front. They lead by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drums, please. And measuring up the shot. Let's hear it for the participant.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. What a game we're seeing from Breanna Stewart.
She broke out her entire arsenal of post moves in the first half, and every one of them was working.
Yeah, and I'm going to call her the magician because I think she might have even a few more tricks up her sleeve, and I think she's going to break them out as we start heading down the stretch.
New York in the lead. Here's Ionescu. Outside Stewart. Now Ionescu. Up top Cloud. Pass to Stewart. 4 on the shot clock. Over Howard. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2. It goes on Natasha Howard.
Fouled on that play, but Stewart isn't worried. She's tough and relishes any chance she can get to score some points.
2 shots.
The first one falls. She's off on the second. The Fever trailing.
Right side, Cunningham.
And it's blocked by Breanna Stewart.
Excellent timing as a shot blocker. Stewart adds a significant dimension to her team's defense.
Shot is good by Ionescu.
I can't believe it. They cannot forget about her like that. She's not going to miss that open look.
On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell.
She's covered by Cloud. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The idea of setting a screen on that play, it was the good idea, the right idea. but the execution was not.
Yeah, you really want to set a hard screen, but you also want to make sure it's a legal one.
And that's how you defend. She wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
That's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Cloud outside. Pass to Stewart. Over Howard. And it's New York with another.
The mid-range jumper, something I love to see. Stewart's game is multifaceted, and I'm really not surprised to see her knock that one down.
Now here's Clark. Mitchell outside. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and she'll go to the line.
At the line for the away team, Kelsey Mitchell. One shot.
And you know, even before coming to the WNBA, Kelsey Mitchell was an established star. When she finished her college career, she was second all-time in points.
Now here's Cloud. She has 6. Ionescu. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Good work on the boards. Allowed them to get multiple looks on the same trip and really made the defense work.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Mitchell outside.
Cunningham.
The high post shot. A rebound by Breanna Stewart.
Those have been some terrible shot choices, Blake. That was not good at all.
Pass to Ionescu. Jones. She's guarded by Boston. Picked by Jones. Now here is Ionescu. The three-pointer off the mark.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
For a player that shoots it as well as she does, I'd say that is an easy win.
Breanna Stewart with the steal. Pushing it up. And the basket by Ionescu.
Few better players than Ionescu in the open court. Those handles help her finish breaks.
Timeout called the Fever.
All right, now for your breaker rescue.
Here's Clark. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
Pass to Cunningham.
Mitchell outside. Down low. Howard. Rejected by Jonquel Jones.
Boston, no good.
And here's Cloud. Now Stewart. Stolen by Natasha Howard. To the inside. Pass to Clark. And a foul on the shot. She'll go to the strike for 2.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the away team, CaitlincLark. 2 shots.
She knocks down the first one. that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Ionescu outside. Jacks up a 3. Drops in the tray.
Well, listen, if you're the defense, you kind of have to live with this. Ionescu is so good at sinking tough shots.
Now here's Clark. He has 5. Howard. Again, the miss by the Fever. Pass to Cloud. Back to Stewart. Thiebish. And here is Stewart. She's guarded by Boston. Now Jones. And a great assist by Brianna Stewart as that one goes in.
And their lead gets even more enormous. They've played terrific basketball at both ends.
No doubt about it. I certainly can't think of an area where they've underperformed.
And neither can I.
Now here's Howard. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Clark outside. 3D that time from Sabrina Ionescu. And the Liberty with possession here. Back to Cloud. The tray. The Fever pull it in. Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Now here's Clark. Mitchell left side. Pass to Howard. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
Well, because Howard is such a handful inside, sometimes the defense just decides to foul her.
Howard. 2 shots.
First one falls for her.
And the two-way game of Howard is impressive. A legitimate offensive threat who also defends with tenacity.
No good on the second, so she hits 1 of 2. With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
They should jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
Ionescu outside. Jones inside. Hole defending. Using the post moves to get the 2 points.
Great job by Jones. So good at gaining ideal positioning and capitalizing.
Now here's Clark. She's got 5. Mitchell outside. The floater. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
What a skillful play by Kelsey Mitchell, ensuring she gets the shot off while drawing a foul.
Kelsey Mitchell. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And that one falls, so she hits both of them. Stewart with the ball. She has 31. Pass to Ionescu. From the line. Here's Jones. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
takes great angles when crashing the glass. Jones has mastered the art of rebounding.
Here's Clark. 5 points in the game. Mitchell. And it's blocked by Brianna Stewart. And it's out of bounds to the field as Indiana retains possession.
And you gotta be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this one.
Great timing, great defensive awareness. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it can alter your approach.
Just 4 to shoot. From deep three-point range. Again, the miss by the Fever.
Pass to Phoebish.
Now Misaman. She's covered by Clark.
And here's Phoebish.
Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. Natasha Howard with the rebound.
The D was determined not to give him an inch of space. Very nice job.
To the middle. Stolen by Jones.
Here's Phoebish.
Back to Jones. Pass to Stewart. Ionescu, right side. Misaman outside. And the 3 off target. And it's the Fever ball. It's a 16-point game. Now Mitchell. She's got 26. Clark outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Hull covered by Ionescu. Here's Mitchell. She drains it in as the shot clock ticks down.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, height-wise, she easily comes out on the wrong side at that one-on-one matchup.
Well, it was a nice, quick, high release, and that negated the height disadvantage she had there.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Timeout called the Liberty. And the Liberty with possession here. Pass to Sabali. Here's Jones. Defended by Turner. Three-pointer Brianna Stewart knocks down the 3 ball.
Give her an inch. Dewey will just knock those down so quick with her release.
Now here's Hull. Clark. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here is Misaman. Pass to Sabali. Ionescu outside. Here's Stewart. The 3. Good. And Sabrina Ionescu gets the dime.
Sharp shooting from Stewie. She's the definition of a stretch 4.
And here's Hull. Now here's Clark for 3. And she's good on the 3 ball.
3 points.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Now here is Ionescu. She's got 13. Misaman. Pass to Stewart. There's the triple. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, she's found a rhythm here in the 3rd quarter, and you can sense her confidence. Everything she puts up from long range seems to be falling.
Clark outside. And no good trying to get that one. And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Liberty out in front, opening a huge gap. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. welcome you back as we get going into the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. To the inside. Here's Burke. She's covered by Mitchell. Inside. Here's Cloud. It's tipped.
With the jumping ability, Brianna Turner can get up there to send shots away.
She gets that one.
Sophie Cunningham.
Great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break hoop. Big time play at both ends.
Out to the wing. Pass to Burke. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
Great job to find the open teammate. Stewie has very solid vision.
Here's Hull. Back to Mitchell. From deep. Gets it to go from downtown.
It's been an extremely efficient, productive game for her, but really, she can't do it all herself.
A nice shot by Stewart.
She always knows where her teammates are going to be, and she'll have that ball there waiting for them.
Mitchell with it. Picked up by Stewart. Mitchell outside. Pass to Turner. Dantas the screen. Shoots over Sabali.
On the wing, Sophie Cunningham. Yes, and it's Damiris Dantas picking up the assist.
Well, defensively, you have to run Cunningham off the catch and shoot. That is her specialty.
Now Burke. Cloud. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Three-pointer, Brianna Stewart. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
They've been able to depend on her offense all game, guys. She's just not wasting any chances, any shots she's had.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the ball game, I got an idea. Just keep getting her the basketball. The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Here's Burke. Pass to Stewart. And again, it's New York with a three.
Well, we know about Stewart's game down low, but don't sleep on her jumper. She's a shooter who prides herself on efficiency.
Now here's Turner. Mitchell outside. Turner a screen. Shot by Mitchell, no good. And the Liberty with possession here. They have a 22-point lead, and it's the most they've led by. Three-pointer, Natasha Cloud. And again, it's New York with a three.
Keeping the defense honest. Cloud forces them to pay attention to her out there.
Pass to Cunningham. Now Dantas.
Over Stewart. Dantas' shot is off.
You're not doing your team any good forcing a shot like that.
She's got to just use her head because that was a terrible choice.
And here is Mitchell. New York with the rebound. And they're pushing it up. And the layup falls.
Nice find by Stewart. She doesn't just score, she's also a willing passer.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Here's Mitchell. And she can't stop the run as that misses. Now here's Sabali. Guarded closely. Pulls up on the wing. Turner grabs the board. Dantas outside. Down low. Hull. And she banks in the layup.
Well, we've seen Lexi Hull has some range, but she can also slash, bring it inside.
Now here's Cloud. She's covered by Mitchell. Pass to Stewart. Brianna Stewart draws the double. Cloud. Stewart with the screen. Lets it go from deep. No room at the end. Locked out for the 6th time in 10 attempts.
Outside Cunningham.
Now Mitchell puts up a 3. The shot, no good.
Simon outside.
Pass to Burke. Left side, Stewart. 5 on the clock. Loud outside. The 3. That's all good, and that's her 5th basket of the game. She's shooting 5 for 11.
And add another 3-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You'll love to see that.
Now here's Mitchell. And the layup's good off the glass.
And that's pretty much an unguardable move from Mitchell. So skilled and composed with the ball in her hands.
Now here's Cloud. Not a lot of room. Brianna Stewart draws the double. Cloud outside. Fires top of the key, and the jumper is good.
This is what you love to see. Natasha Cloud operating in the pick and roll and finding ways to cash in.
Outside Cunningham.
Turner. Now here's Hull. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for 3. She can't get that one.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there with her shooting because she just can't dial it in from deep this half.
Back to Stewart. Bird. And it's off from 3-point range.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Look good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Now here's Hull. She's covered by Cloud. The 3 from Kelsey Mitchell. It's rebounded by Savali.
She's missing shot after shot after shot from 3-point land. This is not a fourth quarter she's going to want to remember.
Now here's Cloud. Nisaman. Left side, Stewart. Pass to Cloud. Stewart with the screen. Shoots the 3. The 3 is up. Drills the 3-pointer.
What a final quarter they're having from downtown. A bunch of 3s falling for them.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. Work that perimeter while they're hot.
And work it to the final whistle.
Now here's Cunningham.
2 minutes.
Back to Mitchell. 3-pointer. A rebound by Brianna Stewart.
Yeah, a bit of a pride at stake there, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Nice shot by Cloud.
Love the take from Cloud right there. Not letting the defense deter her.
Here's Mitchell. Pass to Dantas. Now here's Turner. Guarded by Savali. Back to Dantas. Trying to get back on track. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots.
Third
Next.
personal foul.
Brianna
First team
Stewart
foul.
picks one up.
At the line for the away team, Damiris Dantas. 2 shots.
And she makes the first.
At the free throw line, Dantas is one of the better shooting bigs, so you have to be smart when defending her.
And so she makes both from the line. They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part, it gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in. Now here's Miesman. Pass to Johannes. Takes the 3. The rebound by Dantas. And here's Indiana. Aaliyah Boston attacking. Inside Howard. Clark outside. Launches a three. Rebounded by Misaman. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Pass to Harrison. Back to Misaman. Johannes. From downtown.
It's hauled in by Boston.
You know, you watch her and you see her mechanics are totally out of whack right now. She's lost all feel for her shot.
Yeah, and it's not hard to tell. You know, just look at her numbers right now. Nothing is going down for her.
Now here's Cloud. She's covered closely. So New York takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were better basketball team by far.
You got to commend this sort of dominance here at home and feeling great, playing well nearly the whole game. I could feel it. This building was pumped, guys.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.